The energy on the ground is great. I just want to make sure that I can continue to reach out to as many people as possible because I really think it's important. If Democrats are going to be successful to really start with listening to people and hearing directly from people on the ground about what it is that's on their mind. It's why I'm constantly talking about driving down cost of housing and utilities and healthcare because that's what I'm hearing on the street.
Now, there's two things Mayor Fulop said in the past couple weeks that I wanted to ask you about. So, number one, he says he's the only one that could win in November. So, curious your thoughts there. That similarly, he went as far as to say to me on Thursday that he's claiming that you guys were asking other candidates to suspend their campaigns and endorse you. So, those two topics, just your thoughts.
I think he's put out a lot of things that aren't quite true, and I'd say both of those are an example. So I think I have the strongest track record of building out broad coalitions of people in elections, getting out hundreds of thousands of people. Mayor Fulop's never built a campaign like that. And I'd also say that, I've never suggested anybody shouldn't run. I think it's important for people to hear the voices and the visions of others and really test that against my vision. And I just think mine's most compelling. And I think I have the most substantive plan to actually drive down costs and the best understanding of Washington so I can fight for people here in New Jersey.
That Sanctuary City lawsuit coming out of the Department of Justice against Jersey City, Hoboken, Newark, Patterson. So, of course, at the moment, there's nothing you can do. But if elected and you do, take the oath of office, what do you think would be the state approach on lawsuits like this out of D.C.?
I think we are going to constantly see New Jersey targeted because this state, I think, is going to fight for rights and freedoms. I, as governor, would fight for people's rights and freedoms and constitutional protections. But we're also going to fight to make sure life here in New Jersey is better for people. Right now, it's just too unaffordable. I hear it all the time. And the number one thing I hear about is housing. And so driving down the cost of housing while at the same time fighting back against those attacks from Washington that is doing everything from undermining our Constitution, but also driving up all of the costs here in New Jersey.
And finally, on a related note, with the U.S. Attorney's Office charging one of your colleagues, U.S. Representative Lamonica McIver, I'm sure you must have an opinion on that as well.
Yeah, I have a really strong opinion on that, actually, because I have to tell you that to have a member of Congress performing her oversight duty here in New Jersey and to have the executive branch charge her like that is really dangerous ground. There is a separation of powers in the state, and I continue to see the attempted erosion of our Constitution so that Trump can amass power to himself. And that is not what this democracy stands for, and that is not what the people of New Jersey will stand for.